What's going on, guys? It's your boy High Life Chronicles, and today I got a banger video for y'all. Another substance review, of course. Now, if you guys didn't watch part 4, how we do this is that we list pros, cons, and then we rate this drug. Today is edibles, and again, sorry for the 1 day late upload time on this video. Yesterday I got suspended because a bunch of people mass reported me saying I was selling lean to third graders. So here we are. I am suspended during finals week. We're having a fucking grand old time. I fucking hate life right now. Anyway, but that doesn't matter. Let's get into the video. All right. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment. It greatly helps this channel out, and I'm really trying to grow this. All right. Let's begin. The first pro of edibles. Ooh, it's gonna smack you, man. It lasts a long, long, long time, man. Every time I've done edibles, bro, it just lasts me like a solid, like a solid, like 4 to 5 hours, which is way longer than the normal time of being like 2 to 3 hours. Not counting the come down. So edibles are definitely gonna last you a lot longer, right? But there's a con to that. We'll get to that. Um, no lung damage. Honestly, probably the healthiest way to consume, honestly, any drug in the history of the universe. Honestly, edibles are probably the healthiest and safest way to consume a drug I've ever seen. Right, honestly, you could probably give this to your dog, and yeah, sure, they'd be very faded, but they wouldn't die, right? Now, give your dog some acid, and I don't know, man. I'm no veterinarian, but you might have a dead dog on that. Next, it's very easy to consume, right? All you got to do is pop like 3 or 4, 10 milligrams, and you're into outer space, bro. Like, sure, you got that wait time, but man, you in outer space after like taking two or three 10 milligrams, And also, I don't know if this is a pro, but there's a lot of versatility with edibles. You got your nerd ropes, you got your gummies, your brownies, your the weird motherfuckers scraping wax out of a cart and eating it. Like, there's just so much versatility to this edibles. And I also do want to make a disclaimer that if you're new to weed, I've seen dead ass seen motherfuckers just eat weed. Okay. You can't do that. That's not gonna work. Okay. It's not even chemically compromised yet, right? So if you just eat straight weed, you are not going to get high. Okay. You are not going to feel a thing, right? Now eating cart wax, shamefully I have done it. And yeah, a little bit, but it's probably not as much as if you just smoked it, let's be real. Just get a rig and put your the leftover wax in a dab rig, right? Don't eat that shit. It gets stuck in your teeth, and it's like it like coats your whole mouth, and it's really bad. Just don't eat anything that's not supposed to be eaten weed wise, okay? Now let's get to the cons. Oh man. Oh man, it's very easy to go overboard on edibles, right? All you got to do is just take a little bit too much. Just eat a little bit too much, and man, it's already over. You're dead. You're dead. You're gone. You have been sent to Pluto, right? You are not even present in this current universe, and you have no idea where you are. Right. Because it's harder to go overboard on especially flour and carts. Um, I've gone overboard on carts before once. And dabs especially. Dabs is pretty easy. All you gotta do is just give yourself a fat dab. But carts, like you can't just I don't know, like give yourself a fat. I guess you can, but like you gotta take like multiple blinkers, to feel like really, really, really high, and that takes a lot of time and lung power. All right. So it's gonna be way harder to get that high, right? Edibles, dude, all you gotta do is just snack on like three kinda bad, kinda good tasting edibles, depends on what you're eating. I've noticed gummies are probably the best. Um, then you're just gonna be you don't even know how high. That's another thing that I really like with edibles. Um, you have no idea how high you're gonna be until you're there, right? You just eat them and you're just sitting there and you're just like, "Oh, I wonder how high I'll be." And then, oh, you're sitting there watching season 2 of Shameless and it hits you and you're like, "Oh, well," you know. But the next con is it can take a long time to hit. That's kinda what I was trying my retard ass trying to, like, connect with my last sentence there. It takes a long time to hit, right? It depends on the edible, but your standard edible is gonna be around an hour wait time, right? Sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's like 20 minutes, sometimes it's like 2 hours. Like, honestly, you just never know. I never know what to expect with edibles, you know? It's a very um, dangerous thing, you know? And I don't mean, like, health-wise, I mean just, like, you could do too much really quickly, right? Last con, and probably the most important, guys, I really wanna educate y'all on this. It can be laced very, very, very easily, right? Man, have you ever seen a laced cart? I don't think so, right? That's kinda hard to see. I've seen fake carts, but I've never seen a laced cart, right? Now, laced normal bud is pretty easy to spot because weed is a plant, right? If it looks a little bit off, it'd be looking a little bit off, and I'm probably not gonna join the sesh, right? And dabs, dude, I've never seen someone try to put fent in dabs, bro. I've never seen that. But in edibles, people definitely have taken edibles and died, and overdosed on something completely different other than weed. So that is definitely a very big risk with edibles. Okay, let's give edibles a rating. I like edibles a lot more than flower and dabs. So, but they're not definitely not a 10 out of 10. What am I gonna give edibles? We're gonna give edibles a 9 out of 10. It's in the middle between dabs and carts, right?